say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
My name is Annabelle Linden. I came to Legacy my sophomore year with no ambition and the thought that no one could help me. We all came to Legacy with different stories. Bullying, not fitting in, anxiety, depression, whatever it was, we will all leave with the same story, the global pandemic of COVID-19. As we mourn the loss of our senior year, let's not forget all the laughs and the good times spent at Legacy. Let's also remember how lucky we are to have the support and care from our teachers, our friends, and our loved ones. Leaving high school, I want us all to take one thing from it. Life is unexpected, and if we can get through the unexpected, we can get through anything. We already have persevered. All of us have been through so much already, and we are all here today with our heads held high. We are ready to move on, grow up, and face the world. We will face hard times, and we will face abnormal situations, and we will keep going. A big shout out to the teachers who are more than just teachers, but also heroes in our homes away from home. Alder, showing me that anyone can be an artist. Jane, teaching me that math is my friend. And Melissa, keeping me grounded and on track. We will remember the teachers and the peers that supported us and challenged us. But today marks the day that we start our future, our own story. We are the class of 2020, and we will persevere.
Everyone tired of being stuck at home? So am I. Let's take the next few minutes to reminisce about our time at Legacy. Do you remember during lunch going down to Chevron or Dutch Brothers to grab yourself a snack and a drink? Playing foosball in the lunchroom? Basketball on campus? Or maybe soccer in front of the school? But personally for me, I'm going to look back on planting trees and watching nature documentaries in Michael's class. Playing board games every Friday with Jane. Getting my final run cut down by a full minute and a half in playing lacrosse in Shannon's. Having class discussions in Miss Witherington, Miss Torres, and Lindsay's classes. Talking about music and life with Taylor. Or weird facts and books with Miss Gamage. Making no-bake pies with Miss Cunningham. Or fumbling my words in Sarah's Spanish class. We can all remember the good times and the bad. But for us 2020 graduates, it's time to move on. To remember what we've learned. And I'm not talking about schoolwork or tests. I'm talking about the principles you've learned at Legacy. I'm talking about leadership. Leadership is taking charge of the situation, whether it comes to group work or being the last one to stay until the job's done. You will improve on your leadership capabilities every time. I'm talking about hard work. Hard work comes slowly. Perseverance. Pushing to complete your goals. You don't realize how far you came until you turn around and see the path you've carved. I'm talking about social awareness. Social awareness, as in helping the people around you who seem down, or the people that are struggling. Because a simple compliment or conversation can make a world of difference to anyone. These are some of the most important lessons you can learn outside of a classroom, and I implore everyone to remember them, to actively use them, and to grow. For us graduates, it's now time to go further with our own education, our own lives, and to build our own careers. But let's not forget the good times and the lessons we have learned. Lastly, I would like to thank our amazing staff that has helped us every single day, that has always been there for us whenever we need it. To my fellow classmates, I thank you. Even if our interaction was small, it made a difference in my life. My name's Caden Hagee, and I'm proud to call myself a Legacy graduate.
To the 2020 graduating class of Legacy High School, your Evergreen Public School Board of Directors congratulates you on your accomplishment.
Finishing your educational career is a huge achievement, one that could not have been done without the support of many people. Your families, teachers, friends, and everyone who has impacted your life along the way.
What does a school board want for its students? Of course, completing all the courses that the state of Washington requires. Math, science, history, the list goes on and on. However, we also hope you learned what it takes to carry you through when the road is not easy. Grit, resilience, and determination, qualities that will keep you moving forward.
In fact, over the past few months, you have shown this. We know this is not the way you wanted to end your high school days, but you all have shown that you know what it takes to get through tough times and continue working towards your goals.
As you move forward with your future plans, keep working hard. Know that the path will not always be easy, and at times you will encounter unexpected things. Remember, don't stop learning and growing. Each experience is an opportunity to build your resilience for the next challenge.
Dream big, class of 2020. We believe the future is yours. Go after it.
So welcome. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to our class of 2020. I first of all would like to say congratulations to all the graduates. I appreciate being here in your virtual celebration. Not only do I want to congratulate our graduates, I also want to congratulate our graduates' families, their friends, grandparents, relatives, anybody that has helped inspire you to get to this point, because it really is a celebration of not just this school year, but of a 13-year educational career for you. And it's something that everyone should really feel as a huge accomplishment. This year has obviously been kind of a strange year for us as we go through this COVID-19, but I really think it's important to think back to all of your 13 years in public education, whether it's been at Evergreen or whether it's been in any other local district. It's been filled with a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance. Certainly we've had our challenges that we've dealt with, in particular this year. But it's really inspirational to know everything you've gone through that you've gotten to this point. And a point that I try to make as often as possible is it took a lot of hard work at this to get to this point. But I want to make sure that while it's not trying to be kind of a rain on your, this is a huge accomplishment, but the hard work just continues from here. And I know that all those that support you will try to remind you this on a daily basis. It's important to me, for myself, that those that work with me, that I hold myself to the standard of every day waking up and knowing I've got a lot of work to do, I've got hard work and I'm willing to do it, A. B, that every day I try to make sure that I improve every day, and that's a good message to all of us, that we always wake up willing to work hard and trying to improve, and also finally to hold ourselves accountable. I think it's important to do that as well. So as you move forward as a graduate, I would keep those three things in mind. You have great things ahead of you. I'm really excited for your future. I'm excited for everyone's future, and congratulations and good luck.
Niorosan nim gini kemi medicine, which means good afternoon in Chuukese. My name is Janessa Phelan, and some of you guys may know me by Joy. I started my journey here at Legacy High School as a sophomore student. I noticed the atmosphere was different as I started attending school. I thought I would get held back for missing my first year of high school, but that wasn't the case. For having encouraging staff and teachers helping me through my assignments and other things to catch up on with my original grade. I like to thank them for helping me and taking their time off to help me. And I like to say congratulations to my fellow classmates for making it this year of receiving our high school diplomas. And sometimes in class we may have said, I quit, I just want to drop out already, but that wasn't the case. We all kept striving and doing our work until now that we're receiving our diplomas. I hope you all reach your future goals and whatever you want to do in life to succeed. Also, what's up para pasakiri sogiri veseve para family medicine, which means I like to say thank you to my mom and dad and the rest of my family members. And last but not least, I like to thank myself for keep going with high school and not giving up and achieving my goals and closing another chapter in life and moving on to the next, which is college. Thank you. We made it class of 2020.
Hello, students, parents, families, and friends. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate our seniors. To say it seems strange to be celebrating the class of 2020 on video is to put it lightly. Normally right now I would turn around and take a selfie with all of you, so to keep with tradition, let's get that out of the way first. As a senior, you've attended roughly 2,340 days of school over 13 years, yet it is the last 2% of your school career that you will likely remember the most, because for 50 days, you were an at-home senior. And during your time as an at-home senior, you proved what your family and teachers have known all along, that you are resilient and tenacious and can persevere through the most difficult of times, even a global pandemic. To be here in this moment in history provides us the opportunity to look back and assess from where we've come. Back in August, when you walked through the doors of Legacy High School to begin your senior year, none of us could have imagined where we would be today. In A Song for Occupations, American poet Walt Whitman wrote, "Happiness, knowledge, not in another place, but in this place, not for another hour, but this hour." In this passage, Whitman asks us to consider that it is only when we learn to live in the moment that we are truly living. No doubt throughout your life, you've heard a lot about living in the moment, and it is no easy task. As a matter of fact, it's downright difficult because we live complicated lives where we worry about the future, we lament the past, and are often overwhelmed by the present. But what this time has taught us is that we can never be sure what tomorrow will bring, and that living in the moment allows us to be mindful of our actions and words. So, knowing what you know now, that your senior year would abruptly change on March 13th, what would you say or do differently? How would you live in those moments? Become an active participant in your life and don't let the moments pass you when you want to tell someone you love them, or to apologize for pain you've caused, or to simply tell someone thank you. Now, more than ever, people need to hear the words we often fail to say. And in saying them, we are practicing how to be in the moment. So I challenge you, before you are done with your senior year, reach out to those who helped you along your path and tell them you appreciate them. I look forward to the day when I can watch you walk across the stage and hand you your diploma and say, "It is my honor and privilege as principal of Legacy High School to confirm that these students receiving their diplomas tonight have met the requirements of the state of Washington and standards set forth by the Evergreen School District." But for now, I will take the opportunity to live in this moment with each of you and tell you that you are loved and that you can do difficult things. And while you will no longer be a Legacy student soon, you are always part of the Legacy family. I wish you good fortune, happiness, and good health in this moment and all of the moments that await you.
Elijah AFENGUS, Grace AKERS, Renee Anders, YOCELIN AVILA, Miranda ISAB BARRAGAN ALCAZAR, RAMEL BELCHA, Sydney Ray Beeler, Benjamin Belvins Silbernagel, Shelby Anne Marie Bonebrake, KAELYN Hannah Ray Brady, Edmar Brasul Chavez, Andrew Donald Brown, GWENDLYN LACERDA Brown, JOVAN CAMILO BUSTOS, Christian Alexander Butler, Cole Israel Campbell, Garrett Chapman, Sabrina CHAUN, KAELYN ELYSA Clark, ZANE Clark Parker, KATHRYN Quinn Coley, Samantha Ann Combs, Natalie Duro Connor, Carista Cook, Kirsten Craig, Tanner William Crawford.
Hey, I just wanted to thank everyone who's helped me get through high school and just say I'm really excited for my career in the culinary field.
Ariana M. Sakani, Brian Elias Davidson, Gabriela Rosa Dizan, Jillian Doerk, Long Tang Du, Tylee Elliott, Christopher James Erickson, Janessa Lovejoy Inez Phelan, Stacy Renee Felger, Anthony Joshua Fidkovich, Madeline Elizabeth Forst, Jade Elaine Foster, Malia Foster, Pedro Francisco, Karina Kaylin Giles, Lillian M.I. Grock, Ashley Ann Green, Alexander Jamie Guilliams-RABY, Andrew Warren Harris, Philip Hearn, Caden Reed Heggie, Kayla Mae Johnson, Odessa Marie Wright Jordan, Sue Katsik Keith, Ian Kelly, Michaela Rose Kilgore, Tristan Jarrett Kipp, Brandon A. Knapp, Riley Christian Lanning, Alina Alexandria Leal, Annabelle Ione Linden, Brianna Jasmine Locke, Courtney Elizabeth J. Ludal, Eamon Falah Mahdi, Ernest Malaman, Gabriela Marquez, Luis A. Martinez, Peyton McAllister, Gavin Christopher McGuire, Carson James McKenzie, Andrew Nathaniel Medina, Wiley Thomas Middlemas, Lillian Miller, Chiaki James Mills, Isabel Moreno, Victor Nurtic, Mateo Partida, Nathan James Petra, Estris Gabriel Pineda, Ariel Francine Pinzone, Cameron A. Pleath McDowell, Elizabeth Andrea Plush, Emma Frances Potts, Rachel Ann Rippey, Haley Jade Robin, Paris Alice Salisbury-Griner, Delilah Semph, Anthony Michael Shipley, Michaela L. Slade, Chloe Michelle Snyder, Brensley Tail Stevens Parton, Tierra Stoudemeyer, Serena Jo Strobel, Ariana Okalani Kanekoa Teague, Alexandra R. Thu, Stacy Anastasia Kachenko, Kellen Donovan Tracy, Nicholas James Ternanu, Treasure Renee Tynan, Daryl D. Vercher, Gabriel Stephen Walker, Benjamin Mark Werner, Brendan Nathaniel Williams, Trave Leandre Williams.